Alright guys, if you're coming back, thank you very much. I haven't really got a lot to talk about this week. Training's kind of gone out the window because, well, we're in fucking tier 4 or full lockdown, whatever, after fucking Boris announced it all last night. So I think everyone's fucking training's gone out the window, especially mine. Just kind of thinking about what I do next and what I can do just to keep myself ticking over, because I'm gonna start losing the plot. Tested positive for COVID on the 1st of January. Happy New Year 2021, and suck my dick already. So that was pretty rank. So now I've got to isolate till the 11th. 11th of January I've got to isolate till. I'm pretty fucking bored. I've been stuck in a house for 5 days now. There we go. 5th? Yeah. I've been stuck in the house for 5 days. There's only so much fucking Netflix you can watch, really, isn't there? Haven't got any workout equipment here, which is pretty grim. So I can't even do any home workouts. Despite the hatred I have for working out at home, it's just not the same as actually going to the gym and actually just getting on with your training. But I'm going to try and think of something to do. I think I'm going to put a plan together and do loads of stretching and some rehab stuff. It's probably a good opportunity for me to do that, because that's something I really neglect in my training, and I wonder why my knee's never been right since I was 19. But yeah, I'm gonna try and put something together and get on top of that, and hopefully that'll just keep me like ticking over mentally as well. So I mean, that's all I've really got in terms of like chat about training, really. There's not a lot anyone can fucking do. It's going to affect me mental health a bit, but I'm just going to have to really like tough it out. But there's people like in worse situations, like tested positive for COVID, but I'm literally fine. Just got to stay in, because that's what you got to do, innit? But yeah, we'll see. Work have actually been really sound. Like, there's a couple of people from work that aren't too well at the minute, and they've tested positive, which is probably where I've picked it up from. And like, I worked from home for like 2 weeks back in November, and it was like a rough 2 weeks. Me and one of the lads were constantly FaceTiming each other just to like feel like we were still in the office and have a chat, and yeah, it was really fucking hard. And like, while I've been in isolation, like my team leader and like the department manager, they've both been like checking up on me just to see how I'm doing and how I'm coping. They've actually been really good. They've been in no rush to kind of get us working from home. They've only just asked me today, bearing in mind it's like the second day of the working week, and they're just like, you're going to be okay working from home, we'll get someone to drop a laptop off. If I need to, once my isolation's up, for my mental health, feel free to come back in the office. There's no pressure on me to do so, but I can if I want to, which is really good. Because I think, especially with what's going on now, I think there's going to be no end of people like really struggling with the mental health. I've got two really good mates that are both in that same situation. One of them's been working home since March, and I speak to him like, if not every day, like every other day, and he's like really struggling being in the house. I don't like, I've like tried to offer whatever help I can in terms of like just offering to go out on a walk after he's finished work on a night time when I was back living in Teesside, and he's never felt up to it. And I get it, like, because when you're that, like, if you're that stressed and you're down and everything's on top of you, despite getting out of the house was probably what he needs, like, I totally understand not feeling up to it. You know, like, sometimes you just physically don't have the energy, or you you physically don't want to do it, despite the fact that he probably knows that it'd be good for him. And like, I get it. Like, there's days where I've laid in bed all day and like I really need a shower, and you just don't have the fucking energy to do it. And the hard days, like really hard. I just hope he's getting the help that he needs, or he's getting support from somewhere, because it's a real shit feeling. My other mate, we used to work together at a place called Concentrics. Terrible place. And yeah, I think he's struggling quite a bit. He's just gone off on the sick for however long. And unfortunately, I know he's probably not getting the help that he needs from work either. Like, I worked there and I went through probably like what I'd class as my worst time in terms of my mental health there. And I got the smallest fraction of help after it was brought to someone's attention, like 2 weeks before I left for my new job. So I just hope he's doing all right, because again, I've been where he is now, and that's just not a fucking good place. Again, he's like struggling to sleep on a night, and he's sleeping through the day, and he's just probably in a place where he's just like fucking ambling from day to day. And again, I get it. It's really hard. Like, when you've got, obviously he's on the sick, he hasn't got work to go to now. I know he's got some gym kit at home. I don't know whether he's training or not. Again though, even if he's got that kit there, it doesn't mean he's gonna physically have the energy to train. I message him like day-to-day basis or every other day, and just checking if he's alright, because he was really there for me when I was at that real fucking low point in my life. Like, he was such a good friend. Yeah, so I'm just trying to do the same for him. Hopefully it's helping him somewhat, even if it's just like, because even just getting a message, just checking that if you're alright. I've got a couple of mates who just checking on me. They know I'm in isolation, and they're just messaging saying, "Hey, you alright? Do you need anything?" It makes all the fucking difference to some people, especially like situations like this. But yeah, like, and I just find it fucking baffling how some people are in positions and work are aware of their positions, and they just don't get any fucking help. Especially in the current climate. Like, I know everyone's struggling, and I think that's more of a reason for everyone to fucking band together and look after each other. But I don't know. To be fair, it could just be that one place of work. I worked at a few years back. I worked at EE, and I had a rough time there, with my mental health. Don't know what it was. I was just like really unhappy in my life at this point, and I remember dropping my ex-girlfriend off at rugby. She had an away game at Hull, and I was due in at work at like 1 o'clock. We're on just like a short shift, like back end of the day, one till 8 or something daft. I must have dropped her off about 9:30. Anyway, I get back home and I just climbed into bed and spent all day fucking crying. Don't know what triggered it off. I was literally just curled up in bed with my dog and just cried all day. Rang my boss at about half 12, half hour before I was due in. I had to lie to him. It was just like, cause I didn't know how to fucking tell him that I was just uncontrollably crying. I just said to him that I had a migraine, the light was really hurting my eyes, and I didn't feel safe driving from Gateshead to Sunderland. And he was cool with that. He just turned around and said to us that, yeah, no worries, take it easy. Let him know how I am tomorrow. If I'm fine to come into work. And I went to work the next day, and it was pretty early in the shift. He just pulled us like, "Oh, well, we'll go do your return to work meeting." So we went off into a room and we did that, and he's like, "Right, so you had a migraine?" I just just came clean. I was like, "No." Just laid in bed uncontrollably crying. Don't know why. Don't know what the fuck it were. But I've just felt really shit for the past couple of weeks, and it all came to a head on that day, and that's what happened. And he was really fucking good about it all. He actually got us some, like, he actually ended up getting me counselling through like a work scheme called Rehab Works. Every Monday for however long it was. I'd get time off work, I'd just go into a room and someone would ring me over the phone, and that went on for a little while actually. And that was literally like the first sign that I'd had at that workplace where I was struggling, and Mark, like my team leader Mark, just reacted really well to it. And it baffles me like how some places are so good and some places are so fucking bad. Again, like I'm lucky because I'm in a workplace now where team leader, manager, like department manager, just checking how I am. Not even in terms like, oh, what's your situation with COVID? It's like, how are you doing? Are you okay? Can we do anything? Do you need anything? And it just fucking baffles me, you know. Like, I don't know whether it's some company's fucking ignorance to it or lack of training, or whether I mean, I hope it's not the fact that they just genuinely don't fucking care. Cause yeah, some employers are just like, you're just a fucking number to them. You're just an arse in a seat. And to be fair, at my last workplace, that was very much the attitude. Oh, that was the perception anyway, definitely. No, it's just shit. I just hope people are getting the help that they need, and it's like a really fucking tough time for everyone right now. Nah, fucking, don't know. We'll see. See what happens. I just hope people are doing all right, and if anyone ever needs anything or they want to talk about anything, like, they're always free to give me a message. And like, even if you don't want me to talk, I can just sit and listen. Because sometimes that's the best thing. Some of my mates do that for me. I'll just sit and I'll just chat shit, and they'll just listen to me, and it just helps me get stuff off my chest. And I think that's sometimes it's just what people need. But yeah. Anyway, on a lighter note, I'll try and upload some stretching stuff and some rehab stuff that I'm gonna do for my knee on Instagram, and hopefully fucking Boris has a fucking, I don't know, fucking hemorrhage or something, and some idiot fucking takes over that knows what they're doing. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing alright. Anyway, thanks for listening to me chat shit, all fucking, I don't know, all 39 people who've ever watched one of my videos. But it's appreciated. Yeah, things can only get better. Anyway, everyone take care.